What's up, Wolfpack fam? It's your boy Kid back at it again. We're continuing our journey. It ain't half hot, mom. Always a little nervous saying, the title of the series, but yeah, I'm looking forward to watching another episode. We definitely got some interesting characters, ladies and gentlemen. Some funny guys, especially Sergeant Majors. Shut up, he has me dying, and the rest of the gang. A lot of interesting, characters here. So we're just looking forward to kick back, relax. Go get your snacks, whether you're new or recurring. Snacks is not included, damn it. You gotta bring your own. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Free to do, helps out the channel tremendously. And massive shout out to the patrons as well. Thank you so much for your support. Let's get it. Snacks not included. Let's freaking go.
Meet the gang, cause the boys are here. The boys to entertain you. With music and laughter to help you on your way. To raising the rafters with a hey, hey, hey. With songs and sketches and jokes old and new. With us about, you won't feel blue. So meet the gang, cause the boys are here. The boys to entertain you. B-O-B-O-Y-S, boys to entertain you.
Oh, meet the gang, cause the boys are here. The boys to entertain you. With the music and laughter to help you on your way.
Jago ho bekaro suno meri zubani.
Oh, for goodness sake, stop that terrible noise. Hold the string with your hand and sit up straight when you're punkering. Where do you think you are, for God's sake? Oh, I can't stand people singing out of tune. Especially this morning, when my head is beating like 1,000 drums. Oh, dear, I had too much puggle pani last night. Oh, I've got such terrible pullover. Oh, salam Parkin Saab.
Hello, Randy. Is the battery sergeant major in his office?
Oh, no, Saab. He is inspecting the whitewash.
Oh, I got a message he wanted to see me. Will you tell him that I was here if you see him?
What's the Saab? Tell him.
Thanks.
Salam Saab. Oh, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear. Such trouble with Parkin Saab and Sergeant Major Saab.
What troubles?
Well, Sergeant Major Saab swore me to complete secrecy, so I will tell only you. Come this way. I don't want this fellow to hear because he is nosy Parker.
कैसे कैसे निकाल सकता हूँ? ना ही मैं कान बंद करके बैठ सकता हूँ इसलिए मैं नहीं तू है नोजी पार्कर.
If I say you're nosy Parker, you're nosy Parker. Oh, shut up.
Now tell me about the Sergeant Major Saab.
Well, Parkin Saab is heavenly issue of his line.
I don't understand.
Heavenly issue of his line.
Like the government issue?
Oh, no. I will start from the start. 20 years ago, Sergeant Major Saab was stationed in England at a place called Colchester, which is very famous British military cantonment. One particular day, he's strolling in the bazaar when he see one beautiful English native girl buying a sari in a stall called Marky Spence.
नाम मुझे भी पता है. उसको बोलते हैं ब्रिटिश होम स्टोर.
How dare you interrupt? Where was I?
Marky Spence.
Oh, yes. Well, their eyes are meeting, and oh, my God, it is enchantment first sight. So, they jump into Punka. Driver whips up horse, and in 10 minutes, they're in London. In beautiful garden called Covent. Also in this garden is one palace called Lacano Streatham. Then we take it to another beautiful garden called Wimbledon Common. Wimbledon, come on. In this garden is one heavenly enchanted tree called Shepherd's Bush. And they are seated under this tree, and fountain and music are playing, and oh my gosh, it is too much for them, and they sink into each other's arms. Next day, he is sailing to India, leaving behind heavenly issue of his line.
मैंने तुम्हारी बातें तो बिल्कुल नहीं सुनी। थोड़ा सा मतलब सुना है। तुम्हारा मतलब है पार्किंस बास्टर्ड साहब?
Not Parkins Saab at all. Only mommy, daddy not married yet. Oh, so right.
Now tell me, how did Sergeant Major Saab know that Parkins Saab is his son?
Well, when Parkins Saab came over here from Blighty, Sergeant Major Saab saw one photograph of his mother. And it was the same beautiful English native girl that he saw in bazaar in Colchester.
Acha. But how did you know about all this?
Sergeant Major Saab and I are like brothers, you know. We are just like brothers.
What the hell's going on here? You need Charles off my banana. Move yourself, move yourself.
Just going, Saab, just going.
My ass.
What a terrible brother to have.
What was you saying to that charwalla?
Oh, nothing, Saab. Only tiddly-tattling. And while we were tiddly-tattling, your son, Gunner Parkins, came to see you.
Don't ever refer to him as my son again.
Son Major Saab, depot orders clearly state you must not strangle camp personnel.
Nobody must ever know, especially Gunner Parkin. You haven't told him, have you?
Oh, no, Sergeant Major Saab. But, Sergeant Major Saab, it must be such a terrible struggle for you. With all this fatherly love boiling up in your insides, and you want to pour it over him. It is all bubbling up inside you like hot ghee. And you must want all time to put your arms around him, but all you can do is to bawl and shout into his ear hole. Sergeant Major Saab, how do you hold yourself back?
Well, when you've been in the army as long as I have, you learn control. Iron control.
Oh, Sergeant Major Saab, you're idol.
What?
You are my idol. You have stiff upper lip and stiff upper backbone, isn't it? You are truly the big stiff.
You open you a trap about this and you'll be stiff. In a coffin 6 foot under.
Oh, no, Sergeant Major Saab, I would never breathe a word. Is there anything else I could do for you, sir?
Yes! He's off asleep. Kick him up the jacksie.
Acha, Saab. Now look here, lovely boy. Sergeant Major Saab has instructed me to kick you on posterior. But as I'm a very humane man, I will remove my shoe. Now, here is another one from me for being such nosy paka. Let our badmash tomorrow hai. Ruddy concrete bum.
Homie smiling.
The electric fans, sir.
Ah, so they're starting to issue them at last. They've certainly taken their time about it.
I didn't know we were being issued with electric fans.
Oh, didn't you? The order came through a few weeks ago from GHQ Delhi. All Punka Wallahs to be replaced by electric fans.
About time too, sir. Them Punka Wallahs are an idle lot. How's that, sir?
Oh, marvellous. Certainly cools the place down. Better than the Punka, eh, Ashford?
Absolutely first class. You can't beat progress, sir.
While you're at it, Sergeant Major, put in for a couple of fans in the theatre. Will you get so awfully hot under those lights?
Surely, sir, there are more important places to keep cool than the theatre.
Why have you got such a down on the concert party, Sergeant Major?
They've no right to be here, sir. They should all be posted up the jungle. Besides, I cannot bear to see men dressed up as women.
Now, while we're on the subject of the concert party, I cannot understand why you wanted to have Gunner Parkins in it.
Oh, well, I think he's got a lot of talent, sir.
Well, I don't agree with you. He messes up everything he's in. Take that thing the other night, that number where they're all dressed up as flappers. What was it called, Washburn?
Ashwood, sir.
Yes, I know. What was it called?
How do you do, little girl?
What? Oh, how do you do, good girl? Yes. Well, I mean, he had his ladies' things hanging right down. I mean, most unnatural. Women don't look like that at all.
After all, we must preserve the illusion.
Well, exactly. Let's hope he does better in the new number. What's it called?
A pretty girl is like a melody.
Ah, yes. They're all dressed up as film stars, aren't they?
Yes, that's right, sir. Betty Grable, Rita Hayworth, Ginger Rogers, Jane Russell, and Esther Williams.
I think the whole idea is absolutely first. What do you think of the idea?
I don't like to think about it, sir. It makes me feel sick.
Oh, right.
It's not natural, sir. Men dressing up as women.
Maybe not, Sergeant Major. But in times of war, one has to do some rather strange things. I mean, now, look at it this way. Supposing, only supposing, mind, that I was to sing to you, if you were the only and I were the only boy. I mean, wouldn't make any sense, would it?
No, sir.
But if you were dressed as a woman and I was dressed as a man, that would be different. See what I mean?
Exactly. I thought you put that very well, Ashwood.
Oh, thank you very much, sir.
Not at all.
All right, fellas, all right. Take up your positions. You ready for the Ruski?
Ready, son.
I'll give me a nice fancy intro.
Right.
How's that? Lovely. Right, stand by, Lofty.
Right.
Now, Atlas, your cue is when I say, introducing the world's most glamorous mermaid. That's you.
When you say, introducing the world's most glamorous mermaid, I come on.
Yeah, that's right. And then I say, Esther Williams. Right, and then you start to walk down the apples and pears. Right, from the top. Maestro?
A pretty girl is just like a pretty tune. A pretty girl.
Introducing the world's most glamorous mermaid,
Melody.
Esther Williams.
Solly, can I ask a question?
Hold it, Tyler. What's the matter?
What am I going to be wearing for this?
Oh, a swimming costume and a bathing cap.
Just like
A bathing cap! Why can't I wear a wig?
There aren't enough wigs to go around.
a haunting replay.
And what about, Solly, what about up here?
Banging a couple of mangoes.
Solly, I'm allergic to mangoes.
Mango schmangos. Make it a couple of oranges.
And run around your brain.
I think grapefruits would be better. She's a well-built girl, Esther.
All right, Atlas, make it grapefruits.
It's all that swimming that does it.
Yeah, all right. Go on.
Why doesn't he put in a couple of melons to be done with it?
Do you mind, Gloria?
Well, it's a travesty. That's what it is, a travesty. Esther Williams, him, looks more like Boris Karloff. Well, why aren't I doing Esther Williams?
Because you're Ginger Rogers. You can't do every part.
There was a time when I was the only one in the show dressed up as a woman. Now they're all having to go. But it's too much, Solly, I tell you, it's too much.
Calm down, Gloria.
How can I calm down? It's my nerves. I don't know what I'm doing here. I mean, I ask myself, what am I doing here? I'm an artist.
Lofty, she's having one of her turns. Do the necessary.
I'll get me more.
Yeah. Gloria, you're getting hysterical.
I am not getting hysterical. All I'm saying is, what am I doing here? I shouldn't be here. I shouldn't be in the army in the first place. I told them that when I was called up. What they say? They passed me A1. A1, me with my nerves. Then what they do? They put me in the artillery. Me as greasy gunner. Having to drag those great big heavy guns around and hold those hot shells. Look at my hands. Look at them. They're covered in colours. I'm an artist. I'm a highly sensitive dog.
Oh, don't you ever stop eating, son?
He makes me nervous.
See what you're doing? You're upsetting my artists.
Well, I can't help my nerves.
Have you quite finished? I would like to get on with the rehearsal.
Feel free.
Are you going to have another turn?
No, I'm fine.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Right. Now, Parky.
That's ludicrous.
Parky, you're Rita Rayworth. And for God's sake, don't trip up when you come on.
Right? Yeah, all right, Solly. Now, Solly, I'm sorry what happened in the How Do You Do Little Girl number the other night. I'll keep practising this till I get it right.
Yeah, well, you make sure you do.
Now, Bombadil Solomon, I'd like to have a word with you in private.
What do you want?
You're not putting him in the number, are you?
If I don't, we'll be one short.
Well, he's useless. He can't do anything. Pretend we're not talking about him.
Big Burke. Look, what can I do? The Sergeant Major wants him in a concert party.
Well, why does he want him in the concert party? He's put him in a spineless, that's what.
I must speak to on most urgent matter.
Oh, blimey. All right, fellas, take 10. What is it, Randy?
Sab, this man Ramzan is a Punkawala to battery office. And he is very loyal fellow. Why, he has been Punkawala since he was Suhar. In fact, he comes from a long string of Punkawalas. His father was Punkawala, and his father's father was Punkawala before him. And his great-great-great-great-great-great-grandfather was Punkawala to Clive of India, when he was just plain Clive. And before he was of India. And when that naughty Maharaja put British in Black Hole of Calcutta, His great-great-great-great-great-great-grandfather tried to keep them cool.
हाँ मेरे नाना जी के नाना जी ने दरवाजे के सुराख में से नली डाल के उनको फूंके मार मार के ठंडा कर दी.
He blew through keyhole with straw.
Randy, I'm sure if you say so, he's a very nice fella, but I'm trying to rehearse.
But,
Right,
Saab,
I
I'm
lost it.
trying
What I
to
want
tell
to
you that after all this, they have given him sacks up, told him to go Jaja, and they are going to replace him with an electric fanny.
Let's go.
But Saab, he has got one wife, 8 children, and most loving concubine to support.
हाँ जी, तुमने बीवी बच्चे तो ठीक बताए, लेकिन साहब मशूका एक नहीं दो है दो.
Oh, he says he has got 2 loving concubines to support.
How does Punka Wallahs pay?
I think it's a jolly good idea to do away with punkers. It's not right to a man to sit out there pulling a string all day just to keep officers cool. It's very degrading.
But it is more degrading to staff, Saab.
If it would help, we could always take the concubines off his hands.
I always thought concubines were those little animals with spikes on their backs.
They're porcupines.
Randy, I'm very sorry, but I would like to get on with my rehearsal.
But Saab, we have come to ask your help because you're so clever. You're our mother, father, moon and stars.
Oh, well, since you put it like that, yeah.
And big-headed with it.
While we're in here, I get very hot singing me songs and doing me gestures.
Well, there's no punker in here for him to punker.
Oh, yes, Saab. If you engage him, he will bring his own punker and string.
Why not?
All right,
Come
fellas,
on.
Right, that's settled. We'll give him 1 rupee a week each. That's 8 rupees.
Yeah.
Right?
12 shillings a week? You can't ask a human being to sit out there in that heat pulling a string all day for 12 shillings a week. It's slave labour.
You're right. You'll give him 2 rupees.
7 rupees a week is very handsome wage.
No, 8 rupees.
Oh, no, Saab, because there is my commission.
And then there is the 6 annas a week he must pay me, Saab, because he's my second wife's 4th cousin's half-brother, you see.
Marvellous. We're 12,000 miles away from Charing Cross Road, and we still can't get away from agents.
हाँ, मैं तुम लोगों को कमीशन वगैरह नहीं देगा. तुम एक मशूका लेकर आपस में बांट लो.
What's he say?
He say he would rather give us one of the concubines.
What do you think you're doing? That's rude.
Every time it's a rehearsal. Think you are that boy? Get properly fed and stand to attention. Move yourself, move yourself. Stand still.
Over here. What is that Punka Wallah doing out there?
Well, as you didn't need him, sir, we thought we'd take him on.
Shut up! Depot orders clearly state that British other ranks will not have punkers. Punkers are for officers, warrant officers, class 1 and 2 only. Any questions?
Yes, sir. How are we supposed to keep cool, Sergeant Major?
How are we supposed to keep cool, Sergeant Major? Well, Mr. Lardy-Dar Gunner Graham, you do not keep cool, you sweat. You ought to be grateful. Back home, a Turkish bath will cost you 10 bob.
Damn.
Out here, you can have it for nothing. Night and day. What are you doing, Bearer?
Just doing a little dusting, Sergeant Major Saab.
Oh, shut up and get on with it.
What's it, Saab?
Shut up! Right, lovely boys. Let's have a look at you. What have we got here? Is it a mushroom? No. Is it a soldier? No. It's gonna Sagdan. Why are you swaying, boy?
If I stand in one place too long, I get dizzy.
Have you been taking your salt tablets?
No, Sergeant Major, they make me feel sick.
Well, how dare you? Depot orders clearly state that British other ranks will take salt tablets 3 times a day. Stand still. Bearer.
Saab.
Ach Piala Tundapani Jillo.
What's it, Saab?
Now, for those amongst you who do not borrow the native Urdu, I just asked the bearer to fetch me a cup of cold water. They didn't learn you that at university, did they?
No, Sergeant Major.
No, Sergeant Major.
Love
What did they
that.
learn you?
Well, actually, I got a degree in English literature, Sergeant Major.
That is the trouble with the world today. Too much useless education flying about. Ashiba. Now, boy, you're going to take your salt tablets.
But I haven't got them with me.
Don't worry about that. I'm in a generous mood today. Hold your hand out, lovely boy.
But it tastes so salty.
Well, you know why that is, don't you? Because they're made of bloody salt! Start swallowing. Do-teen. Tundapani.
All right. Let's go. He got his back.
Shoulders back in the parking. Stand up straight. Fine pair of shoulders you got there, boy. Show 'em off. Show 'em off.
He don't like Gloria.
Excuse me, madam. I didn't know there was ladies present. May I inquire your name?
It's me.
Who's me?
Gunner Beaumont.
Just fancy. Get that wig off.
Sergeant Major, we're...
Shut up! Now get your hat and go on, move yourself, move yourself, move yourself! You!
Oh.
Got it.
If somebody had told me 10 years ago today that one day I would be in charge of a bunch of puffs who paint their faces, cavort about on the stage and dress up as women, I would not have believed them.
Oh, shit.
But lo, it has come to pass. However, your time is running out, because hanging above your heads is the sword of
Damocles.
I know what sword I'm talking about. Anyhow, whatever it is hanging there. One of these days, I'll get you posted up that jungle so fast your feet won't touch the ground!
They know it well.
Get rid of that Punka. If he's not off this camp 1 hour from now, them stripes will be off your arm.
But we don't want to upset the natives, sir.
Shut up! Depot orders clearly state that all Punka Wallahs will be replaced by electric fans. We are the masters here. We British have been in India for 200 years. And we'll be here another 200 if I have anything to do with it. We will not be dictated to by a bunch of ragged-assed, wire-pulling Punka Wallahs.
God bless noble king.
And Scotland, not forgetting Wales.
Fancy the lights going off like that. Phone number.
The lights are out in here as well, Solly.
Oh, blimey, the old camp must be blacked out. Come on, lads, light the lamps.
Very grave news.
Yeah, what's happened, Randy?
Oh, Sahib, when Punka Wallah Razman was sacked, Sahib, all other Punka Wallahs walked out of camp when they heard that they were to be replaced by electric fans.
You mean they've gone on strike?
Yes, Sahib. They have withdrawn their strings.
So why have the lights gone out?
Because, Sahib, when the electricity workers at power station heard of it, they cut off all power to camp, Sahib.
What's going on here?
The lights went out in the middle of the show and we had to cancel it.
Good. Right, Bobbity, I want you over the battery office right away. There is a state of emergency. The rest of you, stand by, rifles, bayonets, steel helmets, wash that muck off your faces, get into uniform and try and look like soldiers. Gunner Parkins.
Sir?
You're in charge here.
Me, Sergeant?
You're in charge. Right then, Bobbity, let's have you. Come on.
Oh, shouldn't I get changed?
No, we haven't got time for that. Come on, come on. And you, Madam Shaun K. Move yourself, move yourself.
Favoritism.
Oh, what a damn shame. All the lights in the theatre going out like that. Right in the middle of the Limehouse Blues number.
Jolly catchy song, that. Limehouse Blues, you keep getting me down. Dash hot in here. No punker, no fans like an oven. Come in. If only GHQ hadn't started this fan business, we wouldn't be in this mess.
I quite agree, sir.
Come in. Oh, see who it is, Ashwood.
Right. It's funny. There's no one here. Hello? Someone's left a note. It's addressed to you, sir. What does it say?
British pigs go home.
What awfully bad manners.
Evening, Sandeman. Evening, Bowater.
Evening, sir.
Jolly good show tonight, chaps.
Oh, thank you very much, sir.
You two stand over there. Don't speak unless you're spoken to.
No, sir.
Anything I can do, sir?
I wish you could do something about this heat. It's getting unbearable.
Leave that to me, sir. Bearer? Or get some buckets of pani, throw them against the outside walls. Plenty of pani, malum. Jolly, jolly. I'll soon cool the place down, sir. You'll learn these little wrinkles when you've been out east as long as I have.
Captain Ashwood?
Hello, Inspector Singh here.
Oh, hello, old boy.
Hello, boy.
And what can I do for you?
Bit of flap on, I'm afraid. The Punka Wallahs you dismissed. Caused a bit of a storm in a teacup. The electricity workers have now come out on strike, and the workers at the telephone exchange are thoroughly browned out.
What a damn nuisance.
Bearer! Plenty of pani, my! Jolly, jolly!
More party coming on top.
Do you mind, Sergeant Major? I'm on the phone.
Beg your pardon, sir.
It's hell to pay here. There's an awful lot of marching about with banners and shouting and throwing stones. The electricity workers are marching around to the telephone exchange to bring them out as well. Fortunately, it'd take them at least an hour to get there. Hello? Hello? My taxi.
They've cut the telephone off, sir.
Things are getting damn serious. Seems to me we'll have to have those Punka Wallahs back.
With respect, sir, we can't do that. If we back down now, we shall lose face. Bearer! More party! Jolly, jolly!
More party coming on top.
Why don't you let me take a body of men down there, sir? I'd soon have them back to work.
Look, we're not living in Victorian times. We need to curry favour with these Indians, as it were. I mean, it's damn serious, you know.
Excuse me, sir. May I have a word?
No, you may not. Stand still and shut up.
Go on, Bombardier.
Well, sir, my friend and I have been thinking, haven't we?
Oh, yes, we've been thinking.
Yeah, and the problem, as I see it, sir, is this. GHQ have ordered you to put in fans, and this will put the Punka Wallahs out of work, correct?
Correct.
Well, I think I have thought of a way where we can have the fans and not get rid of the Punka Wallahs. All I need is paper and pencil and a half an hour of your time.
Ah, George, you're a very clever fellow. I don't know what we do without him, eh, Sergeant Major?
That bearer with the water, sir. Bearer! More party, Jonathan!
Deserved. Well deserved.
So there you are, sir. This is how I've managed to solve your little problem. The Punka Wallah pedals, and this in turn, excuse me, sir, this in turn makes the fan in the office go round.
Oh.
So you see, progress and tradition go hand in hand. Stop pedaling.
Clever.
Very ingenuous, sir.
There's just one thing, though, sir. The Punka Wallah has to work twice as hard, so he must be kept cool.
Oh, quite. Eh, Ashwood?
Oh, rather, sir. Must keep the poor chap cool.
So, sir, you will notice above the Punka Wallah is a punka. This, in turn, excuse me, sir, is worked by another Punka Wallah.
Come on, keep bunkering, lovely boy. Don't forget, you only got your job because you are my second cousin's nephew. And you must pay me my commission every Friday. Oh, well, sir, my heart is bursting to fullness to think that this problem has been solved by ingenuity of British and the tradition of the Indian. Oh, tell me, good sir, how can the sun ever set on this most glorious of empires?
All right.
Here to make you feel gay. So give us a cheer with a hey, hey, hey. Just gather around and go down your gown. With us so much, there's plenty of fun. So meet the gang, cause the boys are here. The boys to entertain you. B-O-B-O-Y-S, boys to entertain you. End of hope and glory, but never of glory. Shut
Man, you gotta love saying that shit. I like to think with every problem, there's always a solution if you can think of it. So nice job on the clever lad. He came up with a perfect solution that even, Sergeant Major Shut Up really couldn't say shit. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for hanging out. I think this was another enjoyable episode. Hold on a second. Thank you so much for hanging out. Ladies and gentlemen, another enjoyable episode. We got Ranji. That guy cracks me up. I mean, listen, man, he's a very proud man, ladies and gentlemen. Him and Sergeant, Shut Up. Our brothers, man. I love how they're like, yeah, we brothers and shit. He just comes in hot, man. I don't think something like that is gonna get old if we see more. Obviously, he's yelling all the time. These guys have got every line drilled by him, and I love how they always mocking him. I do love, and this is another part that kind of doesn't get old for me. Yeah, Sergeant Major. I fucking love that shit. So we had quite the predicament, man, and I think this even relates today. Hear me out here. As far as like you work a job, and in this case, the young man that he's the fan dude, right? And you're gonna get replaced by machines and shit. We're living in a day and age and shit is getting, a lot of things are getting replaced. A lot of jobs are getting replaced. So in that sense, man, it's a little bit of, this shit is still, I forgot the year that this came out, but man, this shit holds up well as far as that shit goes, man. But obviously, Sergeant Major, Shut Up is funny as hell. Each interaction that he does with the troops is what I'm living to see right now. You feel bad for my boy Lofty, man. Little guy, man. Again, I'm biased, man. I'm short as hell. I'm not the tallest bloke or anything like that. So, short people got to stick together, ladies and gentlemen. So when he's ripping on him, man, I wanted to jump on that screen and give him one of these, give him a little dose of his medicine. Just kidding. But, yeah, his interaction with Lofty, man, I love that. Ranji, took care of him in that moment there. The pills and all that stuff were disagreeing with him. It's salty, etc., etc. I love the mermaid bit. This guy has allergic, I think it was an allergic reaction. You need, use some oranges and some shit. I thought that was a funny moment. You can see that Gloria, he's getting upset because he was pretty much, at least from what we're hearing here, is pretty much the main dude that was dressing up as a lady, and Sergeant Major's not with that. He's old school. He's a soldier, and this entertainment shit that he's doing, you could see all the other people in charge as well. Everybody's loving it except for my man's here. He's not really for that shit. Again, soldier. He wants to do his job and stuff. So, it's funny how, everybody's loving it. They need some entertainment, it could be boring and shit. So I think that, the story is great. I think the comedic moments are here. He's putting Parkins in charge. And he's just, he's going around. He got Mushroom, man. Leave my boy Lofty alone, man. I love Lofty right now because he's not saying too much, but in the moments that he's talking is great. Gloria is great as well. He's getting all his little hissy fits and shit. Obviously Sergeant Majors is crazy cool. Ranji's great. The company dudes are great. Unfortunately, my man, I gotta say, man, I was loving hearing that electric fanny thing. Listen, we've heard wee fannies. Now we haven't heard about electric fannies and stuff. I'm glad they used it like twice on here. But yeah, I think this was another great episode. You can see that again. The performances are very much something that is, helping deal with the times. You know what I mean? We all need entertainment as a form of escape, although there's one that's not really into this shit, and his son is probably the most useless guy. You know, this is what they're saying. And, you know, I feel like, and again, don't say anything. I feel like at some point they're going to get to the bottom of it because, it, you know, by Gloria's mannerisms and listening in and, you know, like everybody's like, you know, this guy's in trouble, you know, kind of, you know, they haven't outright complained and stuff like that. But if he keeps, you know, let's say showing some favoritism, you know, they're going to try to figure this thing out. This is what I'm thinking, you know, in the moment there. And especially I'm like, hey, why is this guy getting treated a little bit better than all of us? So that could be something that they explore. I got to stay tuned to find out. Do not say anything, ladies and gentlemen, for myself and those watching for the first time. You know, I get that people are watching the show for the 100th time or whatever, but just in case, yeah, there's always people watching for the first time. But I definitely think this was another enjoyable episode. Crazy moments. I'm looking forward to seeing, you know, more, get more familiar with a lot of the characters. You know, the mermaid guy, I'm just gonna call him the mermaid guy, the Scottish lad. He's funny as hell in the moments there. Well, yeah, I'm just enjoying it, ladies and gentlemen. I'm kicking back. I'm relaxing with you all. You know, again, the names and all that stuff. Forgive me. This one is a lot tougher to get a lot of these names. You know, they're almost saying it so quickly. I'm like, what the Gunner want? You know, Gunner something. They're all Gunner anyway. So, on top of whatever, then, you know, Gunner Lofty, etc., etc. So we got it. It's going to take me a little bit more time, but either way, enjoyable episode, funny moments. You know, like any problem, there's always a solution, and yeah, that bloke came up with a great solution. I just love you know, the endings where you know, this guy Sergeant Maver is just telling people shut up. I just freaking love it. So we're living for the show. The show is great. It provides a lot of laughs. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Leave your thoughts in the comments down below. As always, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Free to do. Helps out the channel tremendously. Shout out to the patrons as well. Thank you so much for your support. We'll see you soon. Peace out. Take care. Be well. Peace.